Hey guys, Icebreaker back. I am on my mini account, my level 50 mini account, and we're going to be showing you guys how to beat Hammerman level 60 Hammerman boss base. As you can see, I've got 6 GB statues and 3 troop damage and a resource reward. Unboosted, no troop health. This is the base that we're going to be showing you today. Things of note are the 2 super machine guns around core and the 2 super mortars here. Out of these defenses, you need to be shocking the machine guns. The mortars don't need to be shocked because the HQ will be dropped before they get chance to fire for a second time. They're only going to fire once. They're going to take a few Zookas, but it won't. Like I say, the HQ will already be down before they land, so they won't get to fire again. It's got the hot landing. Going to show you the 2 smoke flag land, how to do that. The rewards for this one are pretty good. Probably the best rewards out of all the series. We get the 3 ice crystals, the 6 ice shards, and the 9 ice frags, which is great. It's powder if you don't use ice, or chance at a good statue if you do. But also, the one other thing you get is you get 100 diamonds from your achievements for beating this one. So we'll go ahead and collect those. And we'll get into the attack. I'll show you how to do the attack. As you can see, I only lost 9 Zookas to the mortars. So first of all, what we're going to do is going to clear the mines on the right hand side there, and then we're going to clear the mines here on the beach. Okay. Now with this landing, quite often see people using lots of smokes, a lot more than what's needed. You only need to use 2 to get all 9 boats under. It's a really easy landing to learn, to master. Just the shape of this shape in the corner of this landing here is always really consistent when it comes to doing the 2 smoke landing. As you can see in this picture, to make it work, all you have to do is drop your flags at 6 o'clock of that defense there. It's always that same spot, whether there's a defense there or not. You tap them in that spot and they will all land underneath the 2 smokes. So I'm going to put down the 2 smokes like so. Like I said, using that one spot underneath that cannon, you can see all 9 boats land under those 2 smokes, and then you can use your 3rd as they gather up underneath the cannon. I'm going to flare up to the edge of the map there on the right hand side, and they'll split around those 2 cannons in 2 neat paths, but it's always very consistent. So then as your first sort of 2 or 3 Zookas reach that first flare, we're going to tap to send the next one up, again tight to the wall to keep them nice and tight. A couple of smokes there for the spread. Now we're going to flare the HQ. Now what we're going to do is we're going to throw some critters on this cannon, and we're going to shock the machine guns, and then we're going to shock these 2 mortars. Now the reason why we shock these defenses, even though we've thrown critters, is because you can see these 3 machine guns here are going to eat these critters really quick, and the mortars are going to ignore them anyway and shoot straight for the girls. So what the idea of using a critter shock is, you shock the defenses around the critters so that they survive just those few seconds longer. These 2 machine guns here would wreck that little box of critters really quick. So by shocking them and the 2 mortars, the critters get to live longer, which will distract for longer, as well as shocking the mortars, which will range the Zooks anyway. And we've got a shock on the 2 machine guns and flamethrower, because those 2 machine guns will rip through a pack of Zookas really, really fast. Now, these two mortars here, they are going to fire, but they are only going to take out a couple from the very far right side, like so. You can see one volley's gone in, the HQ's almost dead. The second one goes in, HQ pops, and the mortars then land afterwards. So the mortars don't get to fire a second time and do any to cause you to lose too many troops. And the two important shocks are the machine guns and the two mortars. But other than that, guys, that's how you beat Hammerman level 60. Hope it helps out. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel, guys, for more tutorials, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.